Hello world, or should I say hello galaxy, hello! I'm Chris Pirillo. You're watching another live edition of the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. It's your daily dose of me, and whatever I happen to be geeking out about. I just had a full-on discussion talking about my 3 favorite lightsaber battles, and I'm wrapping that up very nicely in this live broadcast. You can watch it live if you're a patron. After this, I'm going to be answering questions and interacting and talking about the news with my patrons. What, Jedi? What? What do you want, baby? Do you want to join me? I'm taking out the Pirillo picks today.
Let me change your diaper.
Okay, you do that. She's changing her diaper, just FYI. I've got on my desk something that kind of surprised me. Yeah, the Lego Group produces quite a few things, and there are a lot of Lego fans out there, including myself, an adult fan of Lego. I learned that there's a youngin', and let's face it, anybody who's south of 40 is a youngin' to me, especially my daughter, Jedi, and he mentioned that, he crafts these cross sabers. These are not officially licensed items, but he sent them to me, including a few to potentially give away. So I have a few to be giving away, and I may end up giving these away at some of my future intergalactic events, not to be confused with Star Wars. This is a hilt with the, well, I guess the lightsaber blades ignited, but the hilt, as you can see, is black. And it's designed differently than the way the Lego Group had produced the lightsaber hilt for Kylo Ren. Now, I don't have a lightsaber hilt from Kylo Ren out of the box, and I realize I'm glowing white. I am, because the light bank in front of me is very, very bright right now. In fact, I feel I'm so bright, I'm just going to dim myself. Just there. Now I'm, is that more normal? But hopefully you can see the laser sword just as well. But what I'm saying is that the hilt actually extends to the sides, much like Darth. What's his name? No, not Darth. Kylo Ren. That's why I couldn't think of his name, because he's not a Darth. He's not Sith. Kylo Ren's hilt looks a lot like that. But Lego Group, the way they produced it, see this, like the red glowing part, or it's not really glowing, but the red part of the lightsaber as it's been ignited, Lego Group had the offshoots, the vents, basically as one piece. This is actually more accurate, like film accurate, and you can get one if you want. They're called cross sabers, unofficial, completely unofficial. Cross sabers from X39 Brick Customs. I'll be sure to put a link for you in the video description. He sent me a few with a whole smattering of colors. This looks about as official as I've seen it. Now, Lego Group may end up producing that piece, but if you're looking specifically for that type of piece for your Kylo Ren minifigure, this is what's going to interest you. I want to say I have the Kylo Ren minifigure, but it's still in the box. I haven't assembled it because I want to hold on to it. I may buy the minifigure separately, but that's another thing that's kind of neat. Even though there's an official Battlefront Lego minifigure, before that was available, what they did, X39brickcustoms.com, and this is Peyton's card right here, they create custom minifigures. So he sent me on request a custom minifigure that had not yet been created. This is a Battlefront Trooper. Now, I definitely need to turn down the brightness on it so that you can see everything. Really well done. Very nice paint application on it. And honestly, you know, if I was staring at this thing from across the way, I would not have known that this was a custom paint job, print job. Feeling it, I think I would have, you usually feel that this, like, kind of an embossed type of feeling with the paint. Let me see here. I may have to dim it just a little bit. I'm so dim. There we go. So I'm dark. I'm very dark now, but you can see the Battlefront Trooper really, really nicely there. Now, I'm actually going to do something else. I am going to... Ow! Oh, my knuckles. What I was going to do is set the Battlefront Trooper there. You can zoom in if you want. And the reason why... Hi, Jedi! Yes, can I help you? What? Oops. I gotta go back to doing my thing. Oh, careful, there's nothing... What's in there? Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay, great. The reason why I walked across the room is because I do have an official Battlefront Trooper, and I just wanted to kind of show you side by side. Fan created. Very well done in this hand, and the official Battlefront Trooper in this hand. And they do an amazing job, quite honestly, with building these things. I'm a minifigure collector. I tend to keep the unofficial figures separate from the official figures, the unofficial pieces from the unofficial pieces. Did that make sense? Gotta keep them separated. Official, separated from unofficial. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around to the back and turn this one around the back while not trying to drop it into my club soda, just to give you guys and gals a good comparison. These, again, created by Brick Customs. Neat. I also want to say that he's offered, and I need help. He's offered, not just to allow me to give these away, he's offered to make a minifigure Pirillo family. Like a custom minifigure Pirillo family. But he's not really, a huge designer, so he'd need the designs. So if you've ever designed a Lego minifigure before, he may be able to turn Chris, Diana, and Jedi into a minifigure family, officially. Neat, huh? I mean, he does amazing work. And I think he's 15 years old? Okay, now you really can't see that hilt as well. See, that's where I knew I'd run into problems. There we go. If I just angle it as such. Like so. I always mess that up. So there's a more accurate, screen-accurate Kylo Ren Hilt and lightsaber, and a potential for you to find other minifigure Brick Customs and possibly even design the Pirillo minifigure family that he would produce and potentially put up for sale, and you could buy your own Pirillo minifigures. Do I know any designers who could do something like that? You know who I should hit up? Kelly Issaquah. I'll ask him. He was asking for design stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Kelly's a huge Star Wars fan. Huge Star Wars fan. Okay, I'm going to move on, answer questions from the community here of patrons, and then talk about today's news. You're more than welcome to join us any day. I do this every single weekday, the TLDR broadcast. But to do that, you got to become a patron. Head over to chrispirillo.com if you want. The Brick Customs, head over to this website, x39brickcustoms.com. Thanks again for your support. Thanks again for the awesome Lego pieces. Should I tell him? Okay, I'll tell him. I was just reminded by my daughter Jedi, I can't believe I almost forgot to say this, that the Lego Dimension Starter Pack is available right now for 50% off. She's upset because we haven't ordered one yet. I haven't ordered a Lego Dimensions set yet. I'm sorry. I'll order one after. I can get one. We can get one for the PS4. Half off. It's half off. I thought you would have wanted me to wait. That's more money I could spend on raisins. I've got some of the starter packs. Or at least the fun packs, not the starter pack, the base pack. Half off. So take advantage of it right now. Check out the link in this video description. Of course, I'm going to get anything with a unique minifigure. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Band, which now I'll have to open in order to play the character. So, if you were waiting to get the Lego Dimension starter kit, set, whatever, don't wait any longer. Half off. I don't think it's going to get any better than that. Get it now. Today's free podcast highlight was brought to you by all of my active patrons from chrispirillo.com. If you want access to the full TLDR episodes, both audio, video, past, present, and future, which can be up to an hour long or longer, with even more tech insight from me every weekday, plus other bonus content without ads, and support me at the same time, you can sign up to become one of my supernomies too. This is just a brief taste of what I'm producing for you daily. Again, get more through chrispirillo.com.